I'd rather not. Hi. Thanks very much for coming to Dream Masquerade Carnival. Little round of applause. Now, I could go through your programme, but I'm assuming that it's in your bags and it was on the front desk, so you can look at what's happening when, because you're quite behind. So this is going to be super rushed. I'm really glad you've come. Do you want to say that you're glad you've come?
No, I'm not glad you came.
So we usually do...
You in particular.
Alright, so everything's in your programme. When it says lunch, we suggest you eat. Also, make sure you're hydrated. You all look great, you should know that. We'll let her in.
Okay, so one announcement. The gold ticket holders, when you came in, you were accidentally given some temporary tattoos and a red Union Jack badge. Yeah. If you don't know about this and you haven't taken it out, those are for the tea party tomorrow. So please check your bag and please give it back, and we will give it to you to the tea party tomorrow.
Yeah, if you could just check it before you leave the stage, like this room, after we've done, and I'll just stay here and collect that.
Because it would be a real shame if someone didn't get it. So please. Thank you.
Okay, and we're going to start with the Q&A. So I'll be doing the roving mic. You can welcome Angelic Fitty, and then we'll start. Yeah.
Okay, so welcome to Dream Masquerade Carnival. Our special guests, Angelic Pretty, Asuka, and Maki.
Hello. Hi. And nice to meet you. I'm Asuka from Japan. よろしくお願いします。Hello. Hi. I'm Maki, Angelic Pretty designer and illustrator. 今日はよろしくお願いします。
Okay, so we'd like to get the Q&A started. Has anyone got any burning questions for Angelic Fitty? Oh, also, we don't have as much time for this as we would like, so I do urge you to listen to the questions that are being asked so we don't get repeats. And if you do get a repeat, I might say, this is a repeat, and then I'll move on. Don't hate me.
Hello. Well, thank you, yes. What do you notice is the main difference between the Lolita styles in Japan and the Lolita styles in the West, and what are the good points of both?
お二人にお聞きしたいんですけど、ロリータの海外と日本で何か違いとか感じましたか？どういうふうな違いがあるのかなとお聞きしたいと思います。
そうですね。日本のロリータちゃんと海外のロリータちゃんの一番違うかなって思うところは、みんな服の柄のテーマに合わせてすごい自分なりのアレンジをすごくたくさんして、ハンドメイドの冠とかリボンとかのドレスにカスタムしていることが一番大きな違いかなと思います。
I think that the main difference is that foreign Lolitas tend to create accessories and try to match accessories with the theme of the print of the dress. So they have lots of handmade stuff.
Okay, I've got a question that's been down here after. If you could describe Angelic Pretty's brand concept in a short sentence or two, what would it be?
いいですよ、そこで喋って。
Sorry? Could you repeat the question, please? If you could describe Angelic Pretty's brand concept in a short sentence or two, what would it be?
短い文章でアンジェリック・プリティのコンセプトを説明します。
アンジェリック・プリティはお姫様になりたい、お姫様に憧れてる女の子たちのためのファッションです。
To describe Angelic Pretty in one sentence would be for people who desire or kind of wish to become a princess. That is Angelic Pretty's
floor.
Sorry, she got my...
How long does it take from you having an idea for a print to the print being available to buy in store?
プリントの新しいプリントのアイディアが生まれてから実際店頭に並ぶまでどれぐらい大体かかりますか？
ものによって違うんですけれども、やっぱり長いものは1年かかってしまったり、半年だったりしますね。
It really depends on the print, but the long ones take maybe 1 year, and sometimes it takes 6 months. It depends.
Okay, my next one here is, do you have any plans to open any more Angelic Pretty stores, maybe in London and or Leeds? Don't say Leeds.
海外で他のアンジェリックのお店を開催する予定があるんですか？特にロンドンで。
今海外のヨーロッパだとパリに店がありますけど、多分来てくれてる子とかもいると思うんですけど、ロンドンがやりたい希望はある。でも今そうとは言えない。でも私はやりたい。なので皆さんでロンドンを盛り上げてくれればきっとそのチャンスがあると思うのでよろしくお願いします。
So as you know, there is already a shop in Paris. So thank you all for attending and going to that shop if you have done already. They would really like to open a shop in London. So she urges you to remain excited, remain really positive about it, and hopefully it's going to happen in the future. So stay hopeful.
We can do that. Okay, now another one from the floor. Yes, it was you. I'm sorry.
What inspired you to become a Lolita designer?
ロリータのデザイナーになりたいと思ったきっかけとかインスピレーションはありますか？
私は、小さい時から絵本のお姫様とかそうですね、童話とかが好きで、そのままお姫様のファッションが好きになりました。
So she is like fairy tales and princess stories since she was very little, so it's a continuation of that. She's always been interested in this kind of things.
私はもともとファッションが好きで、ロリータじゃないジャンルの服も学んでいたんですけど、作ってる時に一番楽しいものと人が着てもらって一番喜んでくれる服がロリータの服だったので、幸せになれる服だなと思って、これがやりたいと思いました。
So she was interested in fashion in general. She studied even different kind of fashions, but when she thought what was the type of fashion that made her more happy when she was creating it, what was happier when people wore her creations, that was Lolita, so she settled for that.
Okay, I have another question. I suppose you kind of answered this, but where does your design inspiration come from?
もう聞いていると思うんだけど、なんかデザインをするとき、インスピレーションはどこから来ますか？私は、感動したときにインスピレーションを受けることが多くて、例えば可愛くて美味しいケーキを食べたときとか、映画ですごく感動したときとかにインスピレーションを受けることが多いです。
So much of her inspiration comes from when she's untroubled, particularly if she does something like finds a tasty cute cake, she likes that, or maybe there's a film that really moves her, kind of moves her to tears, those kind of things. She takes inspiration from those for all her designs.
私は結構古い物語とか イギリスにもあるけど古い建物とか昔の歴史のこととかがすごい好きなので、そういったものから今はなくなっちゃったけど当時の人は使ってたものとか、そういう昔の技術とかを今僕できないかなって思って、ちょっとアレンジをしてみたりすることが多いです。
So for a very long time she's been interested in history kind of in general, so she takes a lot of inspiration from like historical old stories, historical buildings in places like England, and incorporates those into designs that she makes.
Thank you. Another one from the floor. Oh my gosh, you're gonna...
Yeah, you know what I'm going to ask. How many of Cat's Tea Party were there ever made or ordered?
Explain line.
The reason why is because we're trying to find the resale price of it and also create a map of everyone who owns it. This is what I do in my spare time.
And there's a database and a spreadsheet.
Yeah, there's also a spreadsheet of every purchase that has ever been made, and a number of graphs and size comparisons that you can find online.
キャッツティーパーティープリントあると思うんですけど、それがそもそも何着作られたのかっていうことをすごく気にしてて、なかなか手に入らないから持ってる人は憎いなということで。
今井さんのやつ。キライマイコラボレーションドレス。
はい。
具体的な数字はお答えしかねるんですけど、コラボレーションの特別品なので少ないですね、あれは。多分2012年くらいだと思うんです、リリースしたのが。で、ちょっと記憶が曖昧ですけど、多分普通に販売してなくて受注商品だったと思います。なので持ってる人はレアだと思いますね。
I don't remember, and I can't probably say the exact number, but as it is a collaboration item, it is quite probable the numbers were quite low, and it was not so normally it was made to order, so it's definitely quite rare.
We think about 50.
彼女いや多分50着ぐらいじゃないかなって。
いや、もっとあったと
もう
思う。
ちょっとある。
ただ
She thinks that a bit more than that.
予約した人の分しか作ってないからフリーは出回ってないんです。
Because it's made to order.
Is that okay, Nadina?
That would be preferable for my graph purposes.
Are you happy now? Okay, so my next one here is what do you enjoy the most about working for Angelic Pretty? So what's the best part of your day?
アンジェリプリティで働いていることの中で一番楽しいポイントは何でしょうか？一番楽しいポイントはやっぱりこうして洋服を着てくださっている皆さんとお会いして皆様のコーディネートを見て感動したり勉強になったりそういう皆さんと会えるイベントすごく私は楽しいなって思います。
The most fun point for her is, of course, coming to events like this, being able to meet you all, see how you put your chords together, to take some inspiration from it, to learn from it, the way that you arrange things and things that you put together and that kind of thing. So yeah, events like this is the fun part for her of working at Angelic Pretty.
Thank you guys, everyone.
ですね、私も被るけどこういろんな人のコーディネートを自分たちがデザインした服がどういう子たちが着ててどういうふうにコーディネートしているのかっていうのを見るのはすごく楽しくってなん く日本のティーパーティーもそうだけど、会ったことはない国、自分が行ったことがなくて、全然言葉もわからない国の子たちが来てくれてるっていうのは、すごい海を越えて、あ、ここに洋服着たんだって思えるのすごい嬉しいです。みんなありがとう。
So her answer is very similar. It's again seeing people wearing what they've designed and put together, and looking at how each individual person decides to use certain things or put things in a certain way. It's the same for Japanese tea parties as well, like seeing how the Japanese elites put things together. And she's also quite moved, I would say, to see that so many people will travel to events like this from overseas, people who don't know any Japanese, who have never been to Japan, and put so much effort and who are really interested in this fashion. So she wanted to thank you all for that.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'll take a couple more from the floor. Oh my gosh, oh wait. Okay, so boom, boom, boom.
If you both had to pick your absolute favourite print, what would it be?
Do you want to say the print that you're wearing? Are you sure? Okay.
今までデザインしたプリントの中でこれが一番好きですっていうのがあったら教えてください。難しいです。
すごい難しい質問ですね。なんかどれもどのプリントもやっぱり宝物みたいに大事に作っているので、決めるのはすごく難しいんですけれども、私はポニーのモチーフがとても好きなので、シュガーニーカーニバルだったり、デイドリームカーニバルだったり、あとポニーモチーフがお気に入りです。
It's very hard to choose because each of the prints, each of the dresses is my baby. I put my heart into it, so it's difficult. But I think she loves ponies, so her favorite print might be Masquerade Carnival, Daydream Carnival, and the prints with ponies might probably be favorite.
私は自分でプリントは書かないので、自分が考えたドレスの中で今考えたんですけど、どれも好きなんですけど、結構昔に作った恋するお姫様っていう名前のドレスがあります。それはちょっと英語で何て訳されているのかちょっとわからないんですけど、プリントじゃないんですけど、自分の中で考えるお姫様の服、いわゆる本に出てくるお姫様の服をイメージして作った服なので、それは未だにすごい気に入ってます。
So I don't make the design prints. So she was thinking about the dresses she's designed, and probably her favorite is one dress that is without print, and it's quite old, but it's called Koisuru Hime-sama. So it's like princess in love, I think. I don't know how it's been translated in English.
What's it called? That dress?
Koisuru Hime-sama. And it's designed following the image of what she thinks a princess would wear. So she's quite attached to that design.
Okay, more from the floor. This one.
Sweets and cakes are a big part of Angelic Pretty's aesthetic. So I would like to know what's your favourite kind of dessert?
It's a good question. Well done.
なんかたくさんのデザインにケーキとかスイーツとかが入っていて、一番好きなの甘いものは何ですか？
甘いものは全部好きなんですけれども、特別に好きなのはカップケーキ。カップケーキは見た目もすごく可愛くて、やっぱりデザインの、インスピレーションにもなります。
So generally she likes anything sweet, but cupcakes are her absolute favourite. She thinks they're really cute and small and she takes some inspiration for designs and things from cupcakes.
自分が食べるんだったら、チョコレートで、一番好きなのはミントチョコレートです。
I don't feel like I have to translate that for you. For anyone who didn't get it, it's mint chocolate.
Okay, and one more before we close. Burning questions? Oh, there's two. Okay, because let's just do it. And oh wait, no, you guys were like patient and stuff.
What is your favorite place in London?
まだロンドン観光されたことかわからないんですけど、ロンドンで一番好きなところとかってありますか？好きな場所。
まだ観光ができてないので、なんかどんなところがあるのかわからないんですけれども、行ってみたいのはビクトリア&アルバート美術館に行ってみたいです。
Unfortunately, they still haven't had time to go sightseeing in London, but she really would like to go to the Victoria and Albert Museum.
Oh, good choice, good choice.
昨日ちょっと見たんですけど、ビッグベンが工事してて半分。工事してない時のビッグベンに行きたいのと、あと個人的に行きたいのはシャーロック・ホームズ博物館に行きたいです。
So yesterday, they've seen that the Big Ben is now in restoration, so it's half closed, and she'd like first to go to visit the Big Ben when it's not closed, and of course she'd like to go to the Sherlock Holmes Museum.
And
I was just wondering if you thought that there was any age that you should stop doing the winner act. なんかやめた方がいい年齢があると思いますか？
あるかないかって言ったらないと思いますね。で、可愛いのみんな多分今はそういつかは着ないかもって思ってるかもしれないけど、そんなことなくて多分10年か20年経ってもみんな着てると思います。みんな多分それは嫌いになれないと思う。
So as far as they're both concerned, there is no age that you need to stop. There may be a day in the future where you just wake up and think, I'm not going to wear the Lita anymore, but that could be 10, 20 years from now. And she hopes that you'll keep wearing it until that point. There's no need for you to stop because there's an age limit on it or anything, because that certainly doesn't exist in their minds.